All right, what's happening, Pucatraders? We are here for round one, and we won the die roll. We are so lucky. We have the honor of playing first, so we're going to do that. This hand is amazing, just like this deck, so we're going to keep this. And opponent is going to keep their 7 as well. So we're off. Play an island, say go. Opponent goes with forest, maybe an elf. Nope. Wake Thrasher. It's pretty good. We're going to pass turn. So I think our plan here is to play... kind of want to play Kira first. So that way it protects things like the Wake Thrasher later on in the game. Vidalcan Shackles I also want to play and activate it in the same turn. So it's essentially like a 5-drop. So Kira will help protect us for a while. Opponent thinking about what to do. Like, oh, I want to disfigure this, but I can't. I don't know, maybe they do. There's a lot of unhappiness that comes along with Kira, because if you go and target it, then it becomes countered. It's not like you just can't target it. So you go and target it the first time, and your spell is countered, or your ability is countered. And that's no good. This has flying, right? Yeah, sweet. Okay, I think we just rumble in. I wonder if this is that Einok tracker, the disenchant morph. It'll make the Vidalcan Shackles a little awkward, but maybe we can play Shackles and steal it in the same turn, and then get to look at it, see what's going on. Probably gonna just dismiss anything our opponent plays here. They're putting Utopia Sprawl under their tapped land. I don't think that's what they wanted to do, but we'll allow it. Underworld Connections. I think that I'm okay with that too. If they want to be tapping their lands to draw cards, go right ahead. Morph coming in. All right, land. Wonderful. Thank you, deck. We will play Shackles. We will use Shackles. Now we can peek at what this morph is. Den Protector. All right. Cool. Swing in. All right. So I feel pretty good about our position here. We can't flip up Den Protector, obviously, but we get to attack with it, and if they block, they're killing their own creature, and if they don't block, well, they take 2 damage. Drawing a card, paying a life, that's fine. And nothing. I will choose not to untap Vidalcan Shackles. Master of the Waves. Well, let's attack here. Kira plus Phantasmal Image is pretty fantastic. Makes it so you can't... well, I guess you can still target it. It just gets countered. I think now we run out the Master of Waves. We'll get 3 elemental creatures. Otherwise, we can go like Wake Thrasher plus Phantasmal Image. And that would represent lethal next turn. Let's actually do that. Phantasmal Image. Copying Wake Thrasher. We'll say go. even if they deal with this Wake Thrasher, this one will be 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that is lethal too. We'll see. We'll see. Should be interesting. Also, our opponent is paying a lot of life to do things, such as like getting mana or drawing cards. So we'll see how this goes down. Opponent drawing another card, paying another life, going down to 9. Psychotog. Sure. That's totally cool. All right, so this may look a little daunting here. But all of these triggers, you can put them on one by one, like, or you can just hit F7, and it puts them on all at once. We'll always yield, and always yield. And that'll just make our Wake Thrasher huge. Sorry, Wake Thrashers. All right, so they're both 8/8s. Drawing a card into the Royal. Well, let's into the Royal. Yeah, all right. Opponent's done. Opponent's off it. So let's see. We can bring in... Opponent had a lot of things that they were putting onto their lands. Sadly, though, we don't have any sort of like enchantment removal. We do have Force Spike that we can bring in, which we will. Spell Pierce is going to be very good in this matchup, I believe. Let's see. We can take out... Cyclonic Rift is non-land permanent? Yeah. Our deck is very, very good. Let's take out... This is tough. This is a tough one. I do want to put in Force Spike for sure. Let's take out the... So call me crazy, but I think that I want to take out the Mox Diamond. Mox Diamond, you know, it's very good with decks that are multicolored. But since we are going to be on the draw, I don't think that we want a Mox Diamond. I mean, Mox Diamond is pretty great. Maybe we take out Chasm Skulker. No. Let's take out Mox Diamond. Submit. Okay. So, well, there's the Force Spike. Perfect. Just as we drew it up. So we're going to keep this. Opponent will play their turn. We will play a island and hold up Force Spike. So if and when they go for a 2-drop, we can Force Spike them. Nope, nothing. All right, well, let's see. Now we have Condescend up. Condescend is very good. Playing the counterspell game this time around. Cultivate. Sorry, friend. Force Spike. Please pay 1. Can't? That's a bummer. All right. Now I kind of want to just play Chasm Skulker. Next turn, we can Venser anything that they try and do. Sorry, that they actually will do. You know, Venser any sort of permanent that they put into play. Hopefully they just go for some sort of like Cultivate type card again. Noble Hierarch. Wonderful. Wonderful. And what is this? All right, opponent went into the tank for a little bit, came out with nothing. So we will put a counter on this. And now I think I'm going to play the Mutavault. And attack in for 2. No blocks. And we'll pass the turn. Opponent's still not doing anything. Maybe they play like a Primeval Titan here or something. Psychotog. We cannot condescend that, but we can Venser it. And I think I want to do that. Psychotog can do some damage. Venser that. That goes back to their hand. Playing a morph, that's fine. Dismiss. That's pretty good. We will attack in here. I'm going to attack in with both. We could always get like Phantasmal Image to copy the Venser. But they're just taking damage here. That's great. So I'm going to pass here, holding up Dismiss and Condescend. Dismiss also letting us draw a card, putting another counter onto the Chasm Skulker. There's the Psychotog. That is fine. It can grow plus, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It can get +4/+4 at this point. They have 2 cards in hand and 2 cards in their graveyard. So they discard the 2 cards and then remove the 4 cards. And the Morph playing no attacks, no blocks. So probably still just a Den Protector. Let's see. I will... I'm going to pass the turn. I don't think it's time for Wormcoil Engine yet. I do want to hold up these counter spells for a little bit longer. Are you going to flip up your Morph? No. Not even flipping up the Morph. That I will dismiss. That can cause some issues with the regenerate part, of course. So hopefully they just tap out for something here. We can condescend it. Nope. No such luck there. Oh, Master Waves? Okay, well, we kind of got this now. 4 for Master Waves. Putting in 4 tokens. This is also an elemental. I didn't do an elemental check with my deck. I should probably do that. So let's see. This can get +4/+4. Get a bunch of squids out of this. Nah, I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass here. Still holding up Condescend for something. I don't know. They have a lot of mana. So maybe Condescend is not being that great. But they are playing Cultivate, so they probably do have some sort of large things in their deck. Maybe a Terastodon. I don't know. Metamorph. Metamorph's okay. Metamorph copying Venser. Bouncing our Chasm Skulker. Is that your play? Copying Master Waves. I don't think that was the correct play. I think copying Venser and bouncing our Chasm Skulker and getting rid of our 5 counters was the correct play. But hey, I'm not playing my opponent's game for them. How about Wormcoil Engine? Now I'm going to attack these in, and I think it's time for the Chasm Skulker to get in there. Should probably have held off on the Wormcoil Engine until the second main, but I want to show them Wormcoil Engine. Just show them their fate. This is happening. Morph is blocking, elemental blocking, blocking. Yep. Oh, that's an interesting block there. Okay. Flipping up Den Protector, sure. Yeah, kind of figured that was happening. Yep. This Chasm Skulker is going to start getting out of hand pretty quick. It's going to start just becoming a an abyss while we're attacking in with our other creatures. Kadama's Reach, that's fine. That's fine if you're tapping for Kadama's Reach. I'll just condescend later. Well, now we have things to Island Walk to. And the last card in your hand is Reanimate. Okay. Copying Master Waves again, or probably Wormcoil Engine now. There's a Wormcoil Engine just chilling right here. You can copy that. Okay. All right. Opponent playing fast and loose with their clone effects. So here, I think I want to just rumble in with everything, including the Mutavault. And here we go. Opponent doesn't have the greatest blocks. I mean, they can block with this and regenerate. But I mean, this is a 3/3. That's huge. Blocking and regenerating off of there. That's cool. Okay. All right. So let's see. We're getting in for 2. We are doing huge amounts of damage. So, yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one for our opponent. They are going to kill off our Mutavault, which is fine. They are using resources for the Psychotog to do this. All right. Going to 4. And then we can follow that up with Nightveil Spectre. All right, go ahead. Opponent is at 4. They have 1 card in hand. Yeah, this is going to be a rough one. They can't really like top deck something insane huge because then we can just condescend it. Eternal Witness. Getting back Metamorph. Damn. All right. I wonder if they pick Wormcoil Engine this time. If they pay 4 for, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, we still don't have enough to condescend here. But we could condescend and then scry 2. Let's do that. Let's condescend, scry 2. Yeah, I highly suggest paying for that. All right, so we can put both of these on the bottom. Glad we're not drawing those. So I think the plan here is to, first of all, attack with the Nightfield Spectre, put him to 2. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just make all of our guys unblockable. How does that sound? Thassa, yeah. Thassa has extra text there. Colorless blue, target creature you control becomes unblockable. So let's do that. There's that. And we'll make that unblockable. And we'll make that unblockable. And there we go. That's how you do it. All right, everyone. We'll see y'all for round 2.